Namaste. Welcome to the series of Chair Yoga. My name is Sandeep Solanki. Surya Namaskar is a very important and integral system of the yoga practice. Few people find that when they want to do Surya Namaskar because of their limitations, because maybe the age, maybe the stiffness, maybe some problems like arthritis and other limitations doesn't allow them to go into the practice, because they will find that when they go down, when they bring one leg behind, it becomes difficult, while coming up and coming again to a forward bend position or standing position becomes difficult in Surya Namaskar. Of course, it will give you not all the benefits like the Surya Namaskar gives, but at least you will get a lot of benefits like mobility of the spine, compression on the abdomen, increasing the digestion, increasing the flexibility of the spine, increasing the range of the hip, and so on. There are a lot of benefits. Keep watching the list of the benefits and also the contraindications. Just contraindication which I want to bring here is when you do a backward bend, make sure you're not dropping the head too much behind. Don't strain your neck too much. Just do with ease and practice according to your limitations. So let's learn Chair Surya Namaskar. I have kept my chair on the side so that in the final position when I start, I want to do it like this so that you can see the alignment of the body in Chair Surya Namaskar. One more thing which I want to do it to make it easier is I want to split this Chair Surya Namaskar into three parts, A, B and C. A has 4 points, 4 steps, B has 4 steps and C has 4 steps, so that it becomes easy to remember. Now when you do this Chair Surya Namaskar, you have to accompany with breathing, but right now when I'm demonstrating, I'm just focusing on keeping the alignment as an important integral to show you and keeping the breathing normal. After we have done focusing on all the postures, then we will do it with breathing. Also when you do this, it also consists like right side and the left side. So when you do this, when you finish the whole round, that means you have done half side, then you have to do the other side like the normal Surya Namaskar. Now this A, B and C part, which has 4 steps, what are those 4 steps? The first step is Namaste. Then in A, first you do a backward bend. We are going to use the support of the backrest to lean completely on it to get into a backward bend. Then keeping the back straight, we will come forward. Then we will bring right leg up as if you are going to pull the knee close to the chest and drop the head behind again like a backward bend, and then bring the chin and the head forward without lifting the shoulders like a forward bend. So this was the 4 steps of A. Backward bend, forward bend, lifting the right leg up with the head behind, backward bend, and then forward bend. This was the 4th. Then we release. Now we come to the B part. Then we again do a backward bend, forward bend. This time we lift the left leg up, let the head drop behind into a backward bend, then come to forward bend. So this is the 4 parts of B. Backward, forward, lifting the left leg and bringing it backward bend, dropping the head behind, and forward bend. Now after releasing, we come to the C part, which is a backward bend, a forward bend, then again a backward bend, and Namaste. Here we finish one side. Then you have to do the other side. This time in other side you also have to follow A, B and C. This time A will be backward, forward, and instead of bringing the right leg, you have to bring the left leg first. So lifting the left leg up into a backward bend and forward bend. These are the 4 steps of A. Then releasing the hand, dropping the foot down, backward bend, forward bend. Now bringing the right leg up, doing a backward bend, forward bend, and release. This is the B part, the 4 steps of B. Now comes the C, which is a backward bend, a forward bend, again a backward bend, and Namaste. This is C. Here we finish one complete round of Chair Surya Namaskar. You can do about, initially to start with, 2 rounds. Later on with practice, you can also go to about 6 rounds. Now let's watch about the alignment of chair Surya Namaskar. So I'm going to sit on one side so that you can have a side view, and I'm bringing my buttock behind. I can also keep a cushion behind to make myself more easy and comfortable, so that I'm not hitting very hard with something which is very solid. I can make myself comfortable. If I want, I can also keep a cushion underneath so that I'm comfortable. Very important to have a cushion behind on the backrest. My legs are at 90 degrees. My shoulders are relaxed. Hands in Namaste. Now I'm going to do the first part, A part, 4 steps. Backward bend. I raise my hand up. I will then go into a backward bend. A lot of people, when they do this, they start going behind and raising the hand. That's not what we want. We want to raise the hands completely and then go into a backward bend. When I do this, I'm completely surrendering myself to the backrest of the chair. I should completely rest on it and let it go wherever I can go very easily. This is a backward bend. Then, after coming to the center, I keep my back straight to come to a forward bend. And then, if my hands rest on the floor, that is fine. If my hands are hanging, that is also fine. What is more important is to give the back a little straighter. After coming here, maybe I can slide my palm on the shin and come up. Then I will lift my right leg up. Some people, because of inflexibility, cannot keep the heel on the chair. That is also fine. What they can do is they can just catch the shin and just pull the knee close to the chest and then drop the head behind. This is again a backward bend. Remember, those who are very weak neck, they should just keep the head neutral and just let the chest drop behind. This is a backward bend. Now the fourth part is to bring the head forward like a forward bend but dropping the shoulders. Then after the fourth part is over, I release my hand, slowly I drop the foot down. Once the foot comes down, then only go into the next posture, because a lot of time people are in a hurry. The moment they release, they want to go. So don't do that. Let the foot come down first fully. Now after we have finished A part, now we come to the B part, the 4 steps in B part. Again a backward bend, raising the hand up, going into a backward bend, completely allowing the back to rest on the backrest of the chair, and then coming to the center, keeping the back straight, going into a forward bend, keeping the back straight. No matter if the hands are not touching down to the floor, it's okay. And then sliding the palm on the knees, shin, knees, lifting the left leg, catching the left knee. No matter if the heel is not resting on the chair, it's perfectly fine. Doing into a backward bend. Then coming to a forward bend. Shoulders are relaxed. A lot of people, when they do this, the shoulders are usually higher. So make sure your shoulders are relaxed. And then release the foot. Let it come down. We have finished now the B part, 4 steps. Now we come to the C part, 4 steps. Again we do a backward bend, taking full support of the backrest, doing a back straight forward bend. Then again, lift your hands in front, keep your back straight and let the spine first rest on the backrest, and again do a backward bend, and then finally come to Namaste. This was one side. I finished my C part now. So 4, 4, 4. Initially in the beginning there is Namaste, and at the end also there is Namaste. Now I will do the other side, but this time I am going to use breathing. If you see Surya Namaskar, it is nothing but a backward and a forward movement. Mobility of the spine. Stretching, flexibility of all the parts of the body. Maybe a little limited because of chair, but still some mobility will definitely increase. This time I am going to use breathing. Very easy to remember. Every time when you do a backward bend, you have to inhale. And every time you do a forward bend, you have to exhale. So this time I am going to use the left side to start with, and I will do with breathing. All the steps with breathing, so that it becomes easier. Initially if you find that the breathing becomes haywire, just let the breathing remain normal and practice it. As you find that the improvement happens in the body, then accompany breathing also. It will be better. So Namaste. I'm first doing the A part, B part, C part, 4 steps with breathing. Inhaling, lifting the hands, going into the backward bend, inhalation, then coming to the center, going into forward bend with exhalation. After exhalation, make sure that the head is not dangling, it is a little higher. Then slide your palm, inhale into a backward bend, then exhale into a forward bend. After this is over, now I have to repeat this with the right side, the B part, 4 steps. I release my hand, I inhale into a backward bend, I exhale into a forward bend. After exhalation, I slide my palm, I lift my right leg up, inhale into a backward bend, exhale into a forward bend, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Then I release my right leg, I inhale into a backward bend, taking full support of the backrest. I come to the center, I exhale, go into a forward bend. Keeping the head higher, not dangling it. I inhale, again raise the hands and the spine, first go completely behind into a backward bend, and then I exhale into Namaste. This is how you can use chair to do Surya Namaskar. If the body improves, there is also a possibility that you can slowly go into a classical Surya Namaskar. But sometimes there are certain limitations of the body. Sometimes we are born with that. We cannot do much. Sometimes we will have to take time to reaching towards a classical Surya Namaskar. And suppose even if you are not able to do classical Surya Namaskar, at least we have the chair. We can practice this chair Surya Namaskar. It will bring a lot of benefits to the body. Friends, if you like our video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have any queries, any questions, please feel free to write to us. We will revert it back to you. Keep tuned to more such videos on chair yoga. Keep watching. Thank you. Namaste.